Today I am going to tell you 10 important key points from Pale Blue Dot documentary based on the book of the same name by Carl Sagan. It explores the history of the human species and our place in the universe. Here are 10 key points from the documentary. The first key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that the Earth is a very small and insignificant part of the universe. Despite the fact that the Earth is the only planet that we know of that can support life as we know it, it is still just a tiny speck in the vast expanse of the cosmos. This point is important because it reminds us of our place in the universe, and helps us to appreciate the fragility and preciousness of our planet. The documentary emphasizes that the Earth is our only home, and that we must take care of it. We are the only species on Earth with the ability to alter our environment on a global scale. And with that power comes a great responsibility. We must recognize that the Earth is a finite resource, and that we need to take care of it if we want to continue to thrive as a species. The second key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that the Earth is the only planet we know of that can support life as we know it, and we must take care of it. This point is related to the first key point, but it emphasizes the fact that the Earth is unique in the universe. There may be other planets that can support life, but we have not yet discovered them. The documentary emphasizes that we must take care of the Earth if we want to continue to live on it. This means taking steps to reduce our impact on the environment, and to protect the natural resources that we depend on. It also means recognizing the interconnectedness of all living things, and understanding that our actions can have far-reaching consequences. The third key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that the history of the universe is a long and complex story, and we are just a small part of it. This point is important because it helps us to appreciate the vastness and complexity of the universe, and our place in it. The documentary traces the history of the universe from the Big Bang to the present day, highlighting key events such as the formation of stars and galaxies, the emergence of life on Earth, and the evolution of human beings. It emphasizes that our time on Earth is just a small part of this larger story, and that there is much we still do not know about the universe. The fourth key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that the universe is constantly changing, and everything is connected. This point is related to the third key point, but it emphasizes the idea that everything in the universe is connected in some way. The documentary highlights how the universe is constantly changing, with stars being born and dying, and galaxies colliding and merging. It emphasizes that even on a smaller scale, everything in the universe is connected, with atoms and molecules interacting with each other in complex ways. The fifth key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that we are made of the same material as the stars, and everything in the universe is made of the same basic building blocks. This point is important because it emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. The documentary highlights how the elements that make up our bodies were formed in the hearts of stars, and how those elements were then scattered throughout the universe when those stars exploded. It emphasizes that everything in the universe is made up of the same basic building blocks, such as atoms and molecules, and that these building blocks interact with each other in complex ways to create the rich diversity of the universe. This point is important because it reminds us that we are not separate from the universe, but rather we are an integral part of it. Our bodies are made up of the same material as the stars, and the elements that we depend on for life are found throughout the universe. By recognizing our interconnectedness with the universe, we can develop a greater appreciation for the beauty and complexity of the world around us. The sixth key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that life on Earth is the result of a long process of evolution, and we are part of a larger family of living beings. This point is important because it emphasizes the fact that we are not the only living things on Earth, and that our existence is dependent on the existence of other living things. The documentary traces the history of life on Earth, highlighting the key events and developments that led to the emergence of human beings. It emphasizes that all living things on Earth are connected by a common ancestry, and that we share many similarities with other species. This point is important because it reminds us that we are not the center of the universe, but rather we are one small part of a much larger story. By recognizing our place in the larger web of life on Earth, we can develop a greater appreciation for the diversity and richness of the natural world. The seventh key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that human beings are capable of incredible achievements. But we also have the power to destroy ourselves and the planet. This point is important because it highlights the fact that we have a great responsibility as a species, and that our actions can have far-reaching consequences. The documentary highlights some of the incredible achievements of human beings, such as the development of agriculture, the invention of writing, and the exploration of space. It also emphasizes that our technological progress has come at a cost, with environmental degradation, war, and other forms of suffering. This point is important because it reminds us that we must use our power wisely, and that we must take responsibility for the impact of our actions on the planet and on other people. By recognizing our power and our responsibility, we can work to create a more sustainable and just world. The eighth key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that our understanding of the universe has advanced greatly in the last few centuries. But there is still much we do not know. This point is important because it emphasizes the fact that science is an ongoing process of discovery, and that there is always more to learn about the world around us. The documentary highlights some of the key discoveries and advancements in science over the last few centuries, such as the development of the scientific method, the discovery of the laws of gravity, and the exploration of space. It also emphasizes that there are still many mysteries of the universe that we have yet to unravel. This point is important because it reminds us that we should never stop questioning and exploring the world around us. By continuing to push the boundaries of knowledge and discovery, we can gain a deeper understanding of the universe and our place in it. The ninth key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that the exploration of space is important not just for scientific reasons, but also for our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. This point is important because it highlights the fact that space exploration has the potential to inspire and unite people around the world. The documentary explores the history of space exploration, highlighting some of the key moments and achievements, such as the first moon landing and the launch of the Hubble Space Telescope. It also emphasizes the importance of continued space exploration in order to answer some of the biggest questions about the universe and our place in it. This point is important because it reminds us that the exploration of space is not just about scientific discovery, but also about the human spirit of exploration and curiosity. By continuing to push the boundaries of space exploration, we can gain a deeper understanding of the universe and our place within it, and inspire future generations to continue the quest for knowledge and discovery. The 10th key point of Pale Blue Dot documentary is that we have a shared responsibility to protect our planet and work towards a sustainable future. This point is important because it emphasizes the fact that we are all connected to the planet and to each other, and that we must work together to address the challenges facing our world. The documentary highlights some of the key environmental challenges facing our planet, such as climate change, deforestation, and pollution. It also emphasizes that there are many solutions available to address these challenges, and that we must take action to protect our planet for future generations. This point is important because it reminds us that we have a collective responsibility to protect the planet and work towards a more sustainable future. By taking action to address the environmental challenges facing our world, we can create a better future for ourselves and for future generations. Conclusion: Pale Blue documentary explores the vastness and complexity of the universe and our place within it. It highlights the fact that we are all connected to the universe and to each other, and that we have a shared responsibility to protect our planet and work towards a sustainable future. The documentary emphasizes the importance of continued scientific exploration and discovery, and the potential for space exploration to inspire and unite people around the world. It also highlights the fact that we must use our power and our knowledge wisely, and take responsibility for the impact of our actions on the planet and on other people. Overall, Pale Blue documentary offers a powerful and thought-provoking perspective on our place in the universe, and the challenges and opportunities facing our world today. It reminds us of the beauty and complexity of the natural world, and the importance of working together to create a better future for ourselves and for future generations. And that's the end of the documentary. Thank you for listening.